Hey, we're live. Excellent. Excellent. Waiting for YouTube to tell me how many people are here. I think only a couple right now. Everyone would trinkle in. Hello, Dragon. How are you? Wow, this... I'm like, so I have this chat here for just the stream basically. I have another thing on just my desktop that I'm watching the chat for. This is ahead of the one on the on my. How does that make sense? How does the pop-out chat slower than the actual one on screen one? That doesn't make sense at all. Anyways, hello everybody. Also, hello Troy who just joined in voice. Relu, what's up? Crow, what's up? Tons of people here. Yamcha, hello. I probably said that wrong. Frederick, hello. Ninja Gaming, hello. Waisley, what's up? Or Wesley, sorry. Johnny, FBI. Hello, FBI. Sounds weird saying. Sleepyhead, what's up? How is everybody? So, basically, we're just gonna be just chatting for, a little while, whatever. So, have a little bit of fun with it. Answer questions you guys may have, sort of thing. I was going to upload Tokyo Ghoul, the first part, today, for something to happen today, because today was like nothing happened on YouTube kind of thing. The only thing that happened was JoJo. I was gonna put Tokyo Ghoul up today, the first batch of the new season, or the newest season, I should say. But me being a silly head, I uploaded it Wednesday by mistake. All right. You're sore? That doesn't sound good. Where's Overlord? Yeah, I always push it back because I've told this to Try and a couple of people as well. I'm not giving up on Overlord. I do want to watch the rest of it. I have something like 7 episodes left, 8 episodes, something like that. I want to get back into it, but because it's not one of the main series on my per week schedule kind of thing. In my mind, I'm not obligated to watch it to finish up the schedule kind of thing, with Psychopaths and Food Wars and Quad Shots and Tokyo Ghoul and Fairy Tail and JoJo, and they're all on the list on a single day. And if I get them late, then I need to hurry up and get that out. But with Overlord, because there's no schedule to it, I just tend to kind of push it back. I could do it tomorrow, or something like that. And that's just kind of been going on for a month. So that's my bad. We should be getting around to Index. I think we're going to be doing... I plan on doing that after Tokyo Ghoul. We have that show. We have a Fate movie, I think. And then... what else do we have to catch up on? Can't remember. I can't remember what other show I need to catch up on, but... oh, that's true. We're going to wait for the dub for Index. I mean, I guess we could just... is it per week kind of thing? Just Tokyo Ghoul and all kind of stuff? Every week is one episode kind of out? If that's the case, then we can just kind of add that to the Wednesday slot or whatever for all the new episodes per week, whatever that. Maybe. I guess. Yeah, the Cobra Shot thing needs to be a solid thing. I'll figure it out. Maybe it would be on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday. Have a Cobra Shot thing. Or Cobra's Choice. Whatever we're going with. Our non-anime related questions welcome. Of course! Of course! Every 5th Friday. plan on going back and rewatching some stuff, so you can remember stuff, or just continue watching for Overlord? Well, yeah, I plan on like rewatching like the last episode that I reacted to, so that way I just kind of catch up on everything. I've done that with other shows. Like I've done that with the Tokyo Ghoul. I watched the last episode of Tokyo Ghoul before going into episode 1 of the new season. Um, just stuff like that, just kind of to jog my memory. And then if it's a really complicated like hardcore show like that has like just tons of plot like everywhere, I'd probably just like skip around the whole season, just kind of remember what's happening and that kind of stuff, just as just a brain refresher kind of thing. Because I do tons of shows, and if I don't do a refresher, everything kind of like bleeds together. In terms of like what's happening in what show kind of thing. So yeah, Tokyo Ghoul still left me confused. I'm just like, what is going on? It's a little weird. There are 2 Fate movies, 2 Heaven's Feel, and 1 more in a few years, I think. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so question, have you thought about revisiting the game War Thunder? It's had some mad updates since we last spoke about it. I think I played it like 2 months ago. I was playing tanks with some friends. Maybe a little bit of planes. I don't know. Maybe. If it's interesting, sure, I guess. Typically with games, I just I play it until I kind of, in a way, complete it kind of thing. A lot of games don't have a completion, but I play up to the point of the game's content, and then I tend to just kind of shove it aside until it gets updated and I can play it again kind of thing or something like that. Or I play it non-stop and get totally bored with it after like a week or whatever the case may be. Also, yeah, I'm just listening to a bunch of just anime openings. So I don't know any of these openings. I don't remember this one at all. But if you're wondering what this is basically just showing you what kind of opening is. Is this very quiet, by the way? Is that like super quiet, or should I turn it up a little bit? Next, show music. Oh, this is a Fate opening? Interesting. Database! Database! Music is good volume? Excellent. Okay, good. I wasn't sure like the kind of volume levels or like that. Like on my mixer thing, it seems to be doing well, but I'm not sure like how well that is. This music. I miss freaking this anime. I want there to be a season 3. I freaking love this anime so much. You should react to the Rising of the Shield. Of the Shield Hero. Sorry. Rising of the Shield Hero. Interesting. If you don't know my kind of process of shows and stuff like that, you could join our Discord, or my Discord, I should say, our Discord. I guess whatever. Our Discord, in the description below, and if you answer my robot Scarlet, which wait, she's offline. No, she's offline. Okay, hold on. All right, we're good. She's back online. I hate how it does that sometimes. Music is very quiet for me. I can turn it up just like a hair bit. There we go. Just a tad bit more. Anyways, join the Discord. Answer my little Scarlet bot. Her question in the actual chat. Just like answer the question. Big accepted into Discord, and then basically you can ask a mod or admin. That was great. Ask a modern admin if to add a show to the poll kind of thing, and people can vote on it. And if enough people vote for it, then it gets pushed to the show list. So if you want to recommend shows and stuff like that, that's the place to do it. Just turn your channel into pure One Piece reactions. What episode are they up to now? Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I've always jumped in and out of One Piece just to kind of see what's happening. I guess if anyone in the chat knows the exact number they're at right now or something. Just gonna look it up real quick. One Piece 876? Is that the number? Something like that? Probably with like movies and OVAs and it's probably a lot more than that, but 876 episodes. Damn. Yeah. Redirect to Akagami ga Kill? I think that's isn't that the list? Is that on the list try? I think that is. Akagami the ga Kill? It sounds familiar. I think it might be. I'll have to check again if or whatever, but I think it might be on the list.
I don't think it is.
Oh, okay. I guess I've just been hearing some stuff, people like wanting to see it kind of thing or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
The name sounds familiar to me. I don't know why. Was Fairy Tail the first anime you watched? No. First anime I watched was probably Pokemon, like back when I was a kid kind of thing. That was the first like anime. But because if you don't know this kind of story, I've said this in previous Q&As and stuff like that too as well, but I watched a lot of shows on Cartoon Network and like Nickelodeon and all that kind of stuff when I was a kid. Back then, it was considered just cartoons kind of thing. But when I grew up, I learned all the cartoons that I was watching were anime kind of thing. So like Pokemon was one of them, like Digimon and I mean, even to some degree, even Power Rangers. But I mean, I know there was like a it wasn't anime, but what am I talking about? Yeah, Power Rangers is anime, but I know there's like a Western style and like that. But yeah, I watched a bunch of cartoons that were ended up being anime later on. So I'm not really actually sure which one is my first anime. But Fairy Tail was my first anime reaction. If that was like answers your question, kind of thing. Other than like Ruby reactions on my channel, that was my first show on my channel. But Fairy Tail is my actual anime, first anime kind of thing on my channel that I reacted to. I've seen Full Metal Alchemist. It's great. And Brotherhood. It's great. It's fantastic. I love Brotherhood. It's a very, very cool anime. Sorry, I just touched this off. I am one of those strange few who grew up with Digimon instead of Pokemon. I watched both. See, that's the thing. I watched Pokemon. I was like, oh, this is a cool show, whatever, like growing up. And then I like flipped over to like, I think was Digimon on Nickelodeon or I feel like Digimon and Pokemon were on two separate like TV channels. And I think they were going out at the same time. I can't remember which one, but I remember like kind of watching Pokemon and then flipping the channel to go watch Digimon, like just flipping back and forth like between Pokemon and Digimon kind of thing, like at the time. I feel like that was the case. That was a heck of a long time ago. Digimon Data Squad? I'm not sure. I just remember watching a lot of Digimon and Pokemon on TV and other things too as well, like oh god, Inuyasha? Was that dog guy human anime? There's like a white-haired, super long hair. There's like a schoolgirl that kind of is with him. I think that's Inuyasha. No, that's not Inuyasha. I'm getting names wrong. Is it Inuyasha? I kept feeling like I was getting the name wrong. I was just like, it has to be something else, but yeah, let me actually look it up real quick. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember watching that quite a few times. That was on like the teenager kind of like section of like Cartoon Network. Inuyasha. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Inuyasha. I guess to some degree Sailor Moon, but I never really got into Sailor Moon that often. I think my sister did more so than anything. But I've seen it, whatever. Yeah, Inuyasha was really good. I liked it. Your first anime was Fairy Tail. Excellent. First anime was Love Hina. Love Hina? Hina? Interesting. First anime was Girls Bravo. Interesting. Funny, it's a silly name. This Girls Bravo. Full Metal Alchemist was my first anime that I actually aware was an anime that I watched. That's true. Yeah, I guess the first anime. Well, see, that's the thing. It's like it was one day where I was like looking up shows to like on the internet or something like that or on TV, and that's when the term like anime like got thrown out there, and I was just like, wait, this is an anime? Like I was just like, wait, it's a cartoon though. But after that, I just kind of kept watching the same shows after I realized like that term. So I'm still unaware of what my first anime was, but I don't know. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was a show growing up as well that I watched. Dragon Ball Z and or not Dragon Ball Z. Shoot, what was the first one that aired on TV? There's so many different variations of Dragon Ball. It's ridiculous. I think it was Dragon Ball Z. I think it was Dragon Ball Z. A little bit of One Piece. I'm pretty sure One Piece was back then. When I was growing up. Maybe not. I don't know. I feel like it was actually. But yeah, tons of anime. Well, that's just kind of what happens in the States. Is like companies would you know, well, I guess do like a partnership or something like that with the actual makers of the anime and like dub it kind of thing. But then they would put it on like Cartoon Network or like Adult Swim or like Nickelodeon or just whatever the show the channel may be kind of thing. They put the anime up there, and then all the kids would just kind of sit there and think it's cartoons, you know, and it's originally made by like Cartoon Network or something like that, not in like a Japan setting kind of thing, because it was never mentioned like the word anime was ever into it kind of thing. Sorry, I'm just reading a couple stuff that I missed up above. It's still crazy that this is ahead of what I'm looking at. Like this is like 1-to-1, like exactly right when this. I think this is 1-to-1. I don't know. This messages pop up here, and it takes like 5-10 seconds. Hold on, let me count it real quick. So whenever a new message pops up here, I'm gonna see if how long it takes to pop up on my other screen over here. If a new message pops up, I'm just like watching this down here. Okay, 1, 2. That was actually 2 seconds actually, but wait, what? Wait, Cryo's message. This one came up first on this browser, and then it popped up here. Crow's message popped up here first, and then popped up there second. So we're just like, okay, weird. Sometimes it's like 2-second delay, and then sometimes it's like 10 seconds, and then sometimes this has faster messages than that one. I don't know. I'm just gonna focus on this, on this chat. The art in One Piece is so ugly. I guess it determines on how you like it. I mean, the early stuff is pretty rough, I guess, because it's like dated in a sense. But the new stuff is obviously higher quality. I'm not sure if the quality is what you're thinking of, but I guess it's the art style in general. My professor got gnomed today. Oh gosh. Is it like a slideshow thing? See, there was... Hold on, let me look at this sector up, actually. I grew up in the 90s. So, 1990s... anime. Trying to see if any of these are... Yeah, Digimon is obviously one of them. Pokemon... Um, Zoids? Yes! I freaking love Zoids. Zoids was awesome. Gundam as well was pretty up there on things to watch. Um, God, I love Zoids. I want there to be like some kind of like CD copy or something like that of all the Zoids episodes, because I would definitely just buy that up. It'd be awesome. Because like there was like different well, I guess there was two different kind of Zoids, right? There was like Zoids something and then or Zoids, and then there was some kind of spin-off thing with a different character. There's some Mobile Suit Gundam. Sorry, I'm just kind of going through anime in the 90s and seeing which one of these I've seen. Mega Man reviews. That's just a few. Anime that aired in the 90s. Well, that looks familiar. Lupin? Lupin 3 Special 2? The guy looks really familiar. I might have seen one or two something or other from him. Or for that show. Dragon Ball Z, obviously. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z. Lots of Dragon Ball Z movies and things. Let's see. Oh, Transformers. I don't know. It's so strange thinking Transformers is anime. Even though, like, it's just a cartoon in my eyes. I don't know. It's such a strange concept. Like, it's like you think one thing for your entire childhood, and then, like, you grew up and you're like, everything's a lie. It's like, when you realize, like, you know, what has happened since your childhood or whatever. Everything's a lie. I don't recognize any of these anime actually that I'm looking at, so that's fine. But yeah, a lot of anime that were just on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or whatever. See, that's what I thought too. I thought Transformers was classified as a cartoon, but I don't know. This Anime Planet thing says Transformers is an anime in the 90s that aired in the 90s. So I don't know. Very strange. Very strange. Totally recommend Clan if you haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure that's on the list. Pretty sure Clan. I'm trying to say. My Bride is a Mermaid is a pure comedy. You should watch it. Hilarious. My Bride is an anime. Or sorry, My Bride is a Mermaid. I just like mixed like two things. Pure comedy. Interesting. Your Line April was the first anime made me cry. Oof. Just imagine me talking like Dio. That'd be amazing. Black Butler, I believe, is on the list of things to watch. It's been on the list off and on, because, I should say it's been on the polls off and on, but not a lot of people are voting for it to win, so it's on the list, but yeah. ReZero 2 this year, season 2 this year. That's awesome. I remember somebody mentioning something about it. Ooh, One Punch Man starts in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. That's gonna be awesome. I want to do. I'm doing a reaction to One Punch Man. I'm still so upset that I didn't watch or I didn't react to season 1. I just watched season 1 on my own kind of thing. At the time, people were saying like, you know, I gave them a question like, should I wait for this to do a reaction kind of thing? People were like, nah, I could just go watch it for yourself or something like that. I watched it, and I immediately regretted it. I wanted to do a reaction to it, because I just binge watched it, the entire season. It was really good. So, season 2's gonna be awesome. There's an anime called 91 Days, which I really want to check out. I believe that's on my list as well. Hold on, let me pull up my list real quick. I want to see exactly What is on the list right now? This one. Yes, 91 days is on my quad shot list. So we will get to that in due time, essentially. What was that other one? Clanad? That's also on the list as well. The main show list. What was the other one I was thinking of? I think someone mentioned Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho 100. I have that on quad shot as well, on the list. What is this song? Core Pride? Interesting. Buckaman. Buckaman's on the list for a while. Just hasn't been voted on. I think it did almost get voted once. I'm not sure what this is. It's just this Core Pride. That's my dog just going nuts in the other room. Hello, Kayla. Hello, everybody. We're just kind of chatting, having a bit of fun, reminiscing of our childhood cartoons that ended up being anime when we were growing up. Have you watched... I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, Parasite? I think Parasite's on the list. Where is it at? Yeah, it's on the list as well. It's on the main show list. A lot of these shows are on the list already. The 100 manga is getting new chapters. Started. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it is new. Is they left it at the cliffhanger. They left the season, not the current anime, whatever that, a bit about on a cliffhanger. It's just like and they go off into the sunset sort of thing. So I do really want to watch more if there's more to it. So for sure, yeah. I gotta hold on. I gotta remind myself that One Punch Man is coming up pretty soon. Just gonna write that thing down. One Punch Man, Season 2. Okay. I have this schedule board. Yeah. So because I know Tokyo Ghoul only has 2 parts left. Well, one part left actually. Wait, well, let me look at Tokyo Ghoul real quick. Yeah, we have one more part of Tokyo Ghoul. So, if it's less than 2 weeks, does anyone know the exact date when One Punch Man comes out, season 2, when it airs?
I don't think they announced a dub for it though. I'm not sure if you.
I watched it subbed.
Okay. It's early April. I can check real quick. Never mind.
Thank you. Ushio, April 10th. Excellent. Okay. April 10th is a Wednesday. Perfect. Oh my goodness. All right, One Punch Man Wednesdays. That's gonna be interesting. Put that up here. April 10th. Oh, hold on, different color. I color coordinate my schedule. One Punch Man. Oh, I got my handwriting when I'm stretching to get up there. Okay. I just want to put that down. Yeah, plan on doing index after Tokyo Ghoul. So next week is going to be my Patreon finale of Tokyo Ghoul. And then the week after that is going to be when I prepare to do index. Yeah. Though I wonder, because it's still going, it's ongoing still, right? Index is the dub. right? Am I right on that? I'm like looking at this chat and this chat to see if anyone knows. Anyone know if the dub for Index is still going, or is it? I know someone mentioned it before. I just don't remember. Yes, season 3. Okay. Yeah. So, I guess what we could do is, let's see. So if next week is the yeah, okay, this okay, so basically after Tokyo Ghoul, I'm gonna start doing One Punch Man in replaced of Tokyo Ghoul kind of thing. And then once I feel like JoJo, we just finished like halfway through it, right, Trey? Was it? It's like we're like a little bit more than halfway through the season right now, right? Technically.
It should have 39 episodes, so yeah.
Okay. And then Fairy Tail, we just don't even know how many episodes left.
I think it was confirmed for 42 or 52. One of those.
And what number are we at now? I can't remember. Like 30?
Early 20s, I think.
Oh, okay. So still got like 30, 40 episodes left. Something like that. Alright. Well, that's going to be going on Monday for a while, so I'm just kind of trying to see if a slot's going to be opening up fairly certain soon, or not fairly soon-ish kind of thing. But cause I don't want to bog down one day for like a ton of shows kind of thing. So, so for Monday, I'm planning on still doing the main show of the slot, which is Cycle Pass, and then Fairy Tail. Wednesday is still main show, which is Food Wars, and then extra show, whatever. That extra show after Tokyo Ghoul next week is going to be replaced with One Punch Man, so I can continue watching that week after week after week as it's coming out. And then Friday's the Quad Shot, as well as JoJo, which is going to be going on for a bit more. They're like 15, something like that, episodes remaining. Maybe less than 15. So that's like 15 more weeks of JoJo, basically. So whenever we have a free slot, because mentally I'm thinking that Index still has a little bit longer in the dub to be finished, kind of thing with the dub thing. So I do have a bit of time to just kind of wait it out and then just do a whole big batch of Index episodes. #21 of Fairy Tail. Oh, okay. Because I just been going by like the numbers, like the big numbers of like the actual like full episode. Index is on episode 21 of the dub, so it'll be ready soon. Okay, well, I'm just gonna put it off until we have a free slot open then, because I technically just want to have 2 shows per upload day, so 2 shows Monday, 2 shows Wednesday, 2 shows Friday. And I feel like that's a good amount to not be bogged down with a lot of stuff. So, but that works out supremely well. The One Punch Man's on Wednesdays. You have no idea. That's amazing. If you want to join the call, you can. Want a voice? We're just in Discord, so I'm just looking at my schedule. 22 or 26. Boku no Pico. That's that one anime that's everyone can't or doesn't like. Well, I guess people like it, but the weird anime. Waiting for Emergence, the anime, to be honest. Interesting. Everyone loves it. I guess it depends. It depends on who you are. Saying the end of Fairy Tail could be... The end of Fairy Tail could have been done so much better. Were they like what's the word? Were they rushed to make an ending, or did the writer of Fairy Tail, the either the manga or the whatever, did he just kind of just leave it as a like a weirdish ending kind of thing? I mean, obviously don't say exactly what it is for spoiler reasons, but
Cobra, you're in dangerous territory right now.
I'm just wondering. He have yo rush it. Okay. Hello, Alex. Bye, Crow. What's your favorite OP? Flyers. I freaking love flyers. Hold on, it was up here earlier. Oh, I guess I'll just let this play. That's fine. But yeah, the why am I? Oh my god, flyers. Death Parade. There we go. God, I always remember the name of the OP more than the actual show, which is I don't know, it makes it a little bit sad, but yeah, Death Parade's OP was fun. It sort of it doesn't seem like it matches the anime like at all, but if you kind of like look at it a little bit more, it kind of makes sense, like why it's like that. It's like a celebration of death kind of thing. It's like, yeah, it's interesting. I like it. It's a good opening. Castlevania, of course. Most troll. See, people say that. People say it's most troll OP over, but I still think it makes sense. I still think the OP for Death Parade makes sense a lot. I have teared up on camera a couple times, yeah. You should watch Your Lie in April or something. I think that's on the list. All these shows, I think, are on the list already. Your Lie in April? Maybe not this one. No, not on the list. Was it? I think it was voted on. I think that's why I remember the name. Hold on. I'm trying to see where I remember this name from. No, I don't think it has. I don't think it has any votes or anything. Or in the voting channel, it's not being voted on or wasn't voted on, kind of thing. Why did I make? I think people just kind of, I guess, suggest that. I don't know. Karma's a real alpha male. Your name is Alpha Hunter. Does that mean you're gonna like attack me if I am the alpha male? I don't know. You hunt alphas? I did tear up on Angel Beats. Yeah, it wasn't like a full on just like cry, but it was super sad. The ending was really good. I liked it. Seen the amazing world of Gumball? Highly comment it again because you missed it. Yeah, sorry, this is a lot of stuff going on. Yes, I've seen it on TV a couple times. It is very funny. I would like to do it as a show, reaction show kind of thing. It's just like, it's ridiculous in all the right places. Like it's really funny. I don't know, it's interesting. It'll definitely be a show like Ruby or whatever that I react to that isn't anime. But I know a lot of people have requested cartoons for me to do, so I don't know. We shall see. But yes, I have seen like 1 or 2 episodes of With Gumball, just like on TV or whatever. How long have you grown your beard? It's rather intimidating. I've been growing my beard since 10th grade. And I was 16-ish at the time. And I'm 26 now. So, 10 years. 10 years. I remember because I was just getting off of my freshman year of high school. I was in a the ORTC. Yeah, wow, it's been a long time. The Air Force sort of like class thing, whatever like that. It kind of teaches you, military skills and that kind of thing. I was in that for a freshman year, and then the following year, I didn't have to shave my face at all because I wasn't in the class anymore. I just kind of just grew it out. So yeah. My face didn't allow facial hair. Some people can't grow one. That is sad. I shaved in 9th grade. Actually, when did I start? I had a beard in middle school. Not like a beard, but just I had like a mustache and like fuzz like that in middle school. Trying to remember what grade that was. So like 8th, no. Because high school is 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I was in the 7th grade. And I had to start shaving in 7th grade. Which for a lot of boys that's very, very early for that. Had his beard when he's born. How tall am I? I'm just under 6 foot. Just a little bit, just a hair under 6 foot. Yeah, a lot of people don't think I'm like 26, but I am. No shame him ever. You just shave in the 6th grade? Nice. Yeah, it's surprising because I've been on the internet for like a long time. I wasn't like, the first people on the internet by any means. But let's see, when I first started getting on the internet, I remember getting my first computer from my uncle. Let's see, it was definitely before high school. Shoot, I'm trying to remember back like hardcore. I think at the end-ish of middle school is when I got this computer from my uncle. And ever since then, I've always I still have that computer. I gave it to my mom. But I have a proper like gaming computer now. But over the years, I've kind of upgraded that computer to make it still function. But my entire time on the internet, it just seems like everyone I talk to on like Discord and gaming and all kind of stuff, I'm in the higher echelon of age of like people kind of thing. And it's very strange for me. A lot of people I talk to, they're always younger than me. Very rarely I talk to a couple people on GTA that are actually my age or a little bit older. And a couple people even older than me, like by 10 or 20 years even. But it is very strange to be in a bubble or shield or whatever shell of a community and kind of be in the upper age of like everybody kind of thing. So yeah, it's weird. Mavis with beard. Sorry, I'm just who did the header art for Reactor Sanctuary? Oh, good question. They were. Let me pull it up quick. They were. Do. Who was it? No, that's my header. Shoot. Let me pull it up quick. I remember it being in the post somewhere. Let's see. Site suggestions. New banner. Let's see here. Neosaki, 1993. Yeah, Neosaki. They're on the site as an acolyte. They made the header for it, which is just like a compilation of just like a bunch of anime characters. So yeah, made that, and it looks pretty good. And depending on your resolution, like how big your screen is, and actually you actually see more of it too as well. Samara is being harsh. What does Samara say? Is insert anime on the list? I don't mind questions like that because I don't know. I might have seen the anime already, or you know, I have it on the list already, and I can see the list right now. So, quick answers. That's why it's good. Yes.
Isn't the list like pinned in Patreon chat? It could be made public, and that way people can just look at it.
Did we make it public? Maybe not. I don't think we made it public actually. Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and post it in like general or something, and then just pin it so people can watch it or look at it. Or watch the page. It's public. It is public. Oh, vote channel. That's right. Okay. Yeah. It was pushed to vote channel. Yes. Yeah. Try post it. try pinned it. That's right. Okay. Excellent. So people can go to the vote channel and look at the reaction list we have there. Both quad shots and main show as well. The list, yes. You miss half the questions, so you don't see the same question reposted again and again. I am sorry, there's a lot of going on. Some questions need to be like, you know, some detail for the questions kind of thing. I'm under his desk. No. Are you talking to someone on Discord or just just sitting and trying to screen? Unless I'm talking to Try on Discord. If you actually look at the Discord, me and Try are in a voice channel, and you can join the voice channel if you wanted to and vocally talk to me. And people in chat can also hear you as well. This chat is going rather quickly, so yeah, it's true. Whenever someone asks a question, I just want to kind of answer it like to the best of my ability, like with as much detail as possible, kind of thing. Well, not like as a lot of detail, but you know, just give a little bit time per question. But because of that reason, we get a lot of people talking and everything, so I do miss stuff. So I apologize. Would Tensi slime be on the poll, Cobra? I don't think so. Maybe it was added, but I don't recognize that name, so I don't think so. Let's see. Is this Fairy Tail? It is Fairy Tail. Who do you think is overall the strongest character in the Fairy Tail Guild? Probably Natsu. I would have to say just probably Natsu. If not Natsu, then Guild Arts. But I mean, to some degree, yeah, I think Guild Arts probably actually. But I know Natsu kind of gets stronger as time goes on, and he learns, and he gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, like at an alarming rate, kind of thing. To the degree that, like, you know, maybe one day he's gonna be stronger than Guild Arts. So I mean, I know he pushed him back like on this train day or whatever like that, but right now I still think Guild Arts is like one of the strongest. Where is the edit? The edit? What edit? Try left. Bye, Try. Thanks for hanging out. How long are we going so far? Oh, about an hour. Almost an hour. 10 minutes from now. Probably should back to My Little Monster, Toradora, or My Love Story.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
What's up?
Not much. Are you in the stream?
I'm watching the stream right
Excellent.
now, yeah. My username starts with R3, so if you see me in chat, that's
Starts
me.
with R3? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was this is like it's like Harry is a gamer. I'm like, I'm not sure if you're in chat or not. Excellent.
No, my
welcome.
YouTube is different.
Yes. As with most people, everyone's accounts are always different to some degree.
Well, Harry's Gamer is mostly mine on everything but YouTube. But YouTube, Google enforces you can only change your username 3 times every, 9 months or whatever.
Ah.
And so I can't change it.
Yeah, I've never had to change name on mine. This has always been ArchitectCobra. Me have the same name on everything. Yeah, a lot of people's names are very easy to do that. Just have their name on all platforms, kind of thing, and no one ever takes it.
Yeah.
But if you're a name that's very common or can be easily kind of compiled, or a couple words together, kind of combined. Those names are always really hard because people always take them, and you're like, oh crap, gotta name something else. Whatever.
I managed to get Harry's Gamer on most things. So I can change my Google username now.
See ya, Mavis. Thanks for hanging out. Trying to look back on all the questions that I missed. Plus, again, branching out from reactions. Of course, you still have them, but it could be cool to do other types of vids as well. I've considered it, but I feel like just the most of my... Because if you kind of branch out to different things, you tend to kind of split your fan base, if that makes sense. Because right now, all of the people on my channel, they come here because of reactions. So if I start doing other forms of content, kind of thing, I'll have people who come for the reactions and people who come for whatever content that is. Some people that kind of bounce between the two, but mostly there will be a sole focus of people come from this reason, people come for that reason, and I don't want to split the fan base because of that kind of thing. I do have a gaming channel, and I made that a separate thing, so that way the gaming videos or whatever that I do on that channel doesn't mesh with the reactions, so I'm not splitting the stuff there. Yeah, I've considered it in the past, but ultimately I don't think I'll be doing anything beyond doing reactions or AMVs or whatever like that, or just kind of random creations that I kind of think of, but nothing major, at least. Maybe just tests here and there, or just kind of, if I'm bored one day, I could just upload something that I made. But it won't be a common thing, probably. I don't know. Maybe something in the future will change.
Your profile picture on YouTube is amazing.
Yeah. That was, we did that for a update video. I was doing silly faces for update videos and things, and that was one of them, and people were like, you need to make that as your profile picture. I'm like, all right. So we've had that for a while. The one I have for Discord is actually one that was made for me by Xenodarium. He drew me as an anime character, kind of thing.
It looks pretty cool.
That's what my Discord avatar looks like. It's very, very cool. I'm too shy to talk with audio. That's fine. Let's see. There's so much talking. Also, yeah. Hello, Tude. How are you?
Well, your mic is a bit quiet.
Oof, you are quiet. Jesus.
I'm gonna bump your user volume.
You're very quiet.
It's all the way up. Wow. My user volume's at 200 and I can barely hear you.
He's a quiet guy. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright. Have you ever watched much of Fairy Tale? Or have not watched much of Fairy Tale, but to be honest, Code Geass was amazing. I've had people ask me if I wanted to watch, or if I could watch Code Geass. I believe it's on the list. Yeah, it is. It's on the main list of for shows. So in time, we'll watch it, depending on if it's voted on. I recommend reacting to Gumball. I will consider it. It is a very interesting show. I had really a lot of fun watching it on TV. So, hello everybody in Discord.
My audio going through?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
All right, I joined on my phone, so I didn't know.
Okay.
Hello. Is there too many people in the Discord now?
Nope.
There's a lot of people in here, but one of them's muted and one of them has audio so quiet you won't hear it. So
True.
That is true. Hey, Cryos!
Yeah, I'm just procrastinating doing homework right now. I should probably get onto that, but you know.
This song! Oh my goodness.
No. You have to wait as long as possible before you do your homework. That's the rule.
It's due at 11 at night.
Man,
you know,
try
at time.
missed one of the best OP songs we're listening to right now. From oh no, sorry, not. I was gonna say Durara. It's not Durara. It's shoot. What was that anime? Hold on, I gotta look it up now. I'm gonna be mad. Cause I'm trying to look at the Noragami. There we go. Noragami's opening. It's a really good opening too as well.
I mean, the unfortunate thing is I have this habit of watching things to the point where I begin to hate it. So I kind of watched the opening to death and then just stopped.
It's a really good opening.
Yeah.
I recognize the you know that kind of bit.
I'm just upset that like there's never going to be a third season for Noragami in anime form.
Yeah, I've heard that. It is sad, yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of animes do that. Like typically, like I've done a lot of shows on my channel that would be cool if there was like a new season, but they're just never gonna go back to it, or whatever.
Log Horizon.
Log Horizon, yeah.
I've been recommended. I haven't watched.
It's an amazing show, but the guy who it was published on I think Japanese national television, sponsored by the government or whatever, and the guy got put in jail for tax evasion. So I don't think they're ever going back to that. He's back out of jail now, and he's finishing the light novels, but I don't think the Japanese government's going to work with somebody who tax evaded.
Yes, Jason, I will be doing season 3 of Index. We're planning on doing it sometime after JoJo, I think, is the closest show to stop.
And then a certain scientific accelerator is going to come. Well, it's already come out, but
Well, it hasn't come out yet. Well, it's
Oh,
been
it hasn't?
announced. No, well, so they're doing in this year. They're doing Index 3, Railgun 3, and Accelerator 1.
Interesting. I
So,
remember someone
a lot
telling
of
me about
Index this year.
Accelerator.
Accelerator's the best character in Index.
So I realize that since we're all in here, you're not answering so many questions in the live chat.
Yes.
Feeling kind of guilty.
Yeah, I've kind of just passively been reading a bunch of stuff that I have the chat as like a big kind of block, like just like a massive on my monitor, so I can see like a lot of messages. So I can kind of look up real quick and see the top messages and read those real quick, and then kind of go down as I go along. But yeah, I have missed a couple things here and there.
Okay.
How does audio chat work? Well, audio chat, for people who don't know, we're on Discord right now. So if you go in the link in the description below, there's going to be a link to my Discord. And if you join the Discord and answer the question that Scarlett asks you in the actual chat there, one of my moderators / admins will add you to the Discord. And then from there, you can jump on to the voice channel that I'm sitting in right now on Discord, as well as other people as well. And just come hang out and voice chat.
Is the bar for the torrent of people, though?
Yeah, bots back up, yeah.
Okay.
I usually have it up all the
Or
time,
joining.
but I guess my internet kind of dropped for like a split second, and the bot died. So
Oh, you host it yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
it's literally like my computer. My computer is Scarlet.
So is the bot.
Yeah.
I know how Discord bots work, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can do like the website host or something like that, but I kind of wanted
but
just
it's a
to.
pain.
I just wanted to kind of host it myself because it's very minimal. It's like just like a little tiny, you know, a little tiny like drip of like CPU. Like it doesn't take
Yeah.
anything to run it. So
What's the bot written in?
it's written in. Oh shoot! What was the? I use Discord bot maker on Steam, and
Okay, let me look at that.
yeah, I'm not sure
It's
the
probably
coding
Node.
language for that. I think it's like C++, maybe. I don't know.
JavaScript. JavaScript.
Is it Java? Okay.
It is JS.
That is weird.
Although you can make JS look a lot like C, so like executable wise, not
Yeah.
source code wise.
But yeah, so Scarlet is made from that. So yeah, I need to remake her though in like a proper language because the Discord bot maker program that I used to make her is very outdated and like doesn't have any of the new bells and whistles that I want to play around with. So I need to actually like make her in a new language.
Top one is best spot.
Let me catch up on a couple things here and there.
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right, thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye. Can't join Discord. Is it? Wait, is it because I'm not sarcastic enough? Actually, let me look at some of the message people posted up here. Yeah, we had a lot of people join just like today. We had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people join today. That's good. You have tons of chats and things. You can meme to your heart's content for all the shows that I've done.
Oh gosh.
You can chat with
Don't tell
people and general chat and bot chats and stuff like that. Post art, your favorite art that you're drawing right now. We have art channels, and Patreon chat, and AMVs and game chats, and we just have chats galore. And it's always fun. So if you want to have a fun little community to talk with, I've made a fun little group. So yeah. Where did you get the channel pick? The one that I'm using on YouTube? Yeah, so I made that as a thumbnail for an update video like 2 years ago. Like a year and a half ago? It was about 2 years ago, actually. I made it 2 years ago, and then people liked it enough that they suggested making that as my YouTube avatar. So I did, and then, there you go. That's what that come from. Yeah, deja vu. I mean, that happens. People, join the stream like, a couple hours later, or something like that, and then ask questions that have already been answered, and that's fine. I'm okay with repeating myself sometimes. So, should write the Black Bible. The plot's amazing. Is that on the list? Nah, it's not.
Wait, what was that?
Something different. Someone requested Black Bible.
Isn't that?
I don't think that's.
You mean Bible Black?
They just said Black Bible, so I'm not sure.
Black Bible.
right there.
Like a Black Bible? Like, what? Pretty.
I am still doing Overlord. Yes, I plan on trying to make time this weekend to do it, to get at least a batch out for Overlord kind of thing. For those of you who weren't around when I first explained it, basically because Overlord doesn't have a set schedule, in my mind, I can always push it back like tomorrow. Like, oh, I can do it tomorrow, or I'll do it tomorrow when I do this, or I'll do it tomorrow when I get around to it, or something like that. And that kind of just always the case. I just always push it back, always push it back, always push it back, and then it's been a month now. We're just like I haven't watched the Overlord episode. But yeah, I do need to finish Overlord because we're really close too from season 3. We have like six-ish episodes I think remaining. So should react to Black Clover. If you like Fairy Tail, you'll like this anime.
Yeah, it's fudging long.
I think someone requested it on Discord's vote channel.
The OPs are pretty good though.
The OPs are good, but it is. Let me see how many episodes it has right now.
It's like in the 70s, I'm pretty sure. No.
Yeah, 73 on the dub right now.
That's just the dub, really?
The 76 on the normal.
Oh yeah.
So the dub is 3 episodes.
I feel like I've heard.
Dub, I
that
believe,
name
is
before.
on season 2 right now.
I think mostly just like I've seen people request that anime enough that I've kind of like learned that name. So I think that's why. But I don't think it's on any of the lists right now.
It started airing in 2017. Yes.
It was supposed to only get 50 episodes, but they continued it.
They're just like, we're making money off this.
Yeah, exactly.
Got timed out because you're messaging too much. Take a break from messaging. That's funny. What are your thoughts on Natsu versus Jalal? I mean, if we're thinking about like newest episode stuff, I'm not sure why that would be a thing. They're not enemies, so I don't think why Natsu and Jalal would be fighting each other. I mean, they had fought in the past, obviously. Like they had Tower of Heaven and kind of very super briefly some kind of confrontation with the oh god, what was the arc called?
Yeah, Rashion Seis, the first one.
Yes. Right? Yeah, the Rashion Seis arc. There was some kind of confrontation there with Natsu and him, but I don't know. I mean, I think if anything, I mean, we haven't seen Jalal like fight in a long time, so I'm not sure how strong he is compared to previously. We know he was strong in the past, but I think Natsu is kind of like maybe on par with Jalal, if not more so than his power level, because Natsu is strong. He decimated an entire army in like one blast. So it's gonna be interesting to see if I want to see his power just continue growing. It's gonna be awesome. I think he meant Mystigan. Mystigan versus Natsu, that would be interesting. I mean, we never seen that happen because Mystigan never fought anybody in a Fairy Tail except Loxus. But that would be interesting to see. It would indeed be interesting. I want Mystigan to win, but obviously I think Natsu would win for obvious reasons. Just like the power of friendship just always gets in there. Protect my friends
Power,
and then
friendship.
yeah.
My Little Pony.
Hey, has anyone else noticed the Index has become a harem series? Just wondering. Doma doesn't like does have a harem at this point.
In the lore, Imagine Breaker nullifies the red string of fate, which is why that happens. So in the light novels, that's the explanation they give.
Interesting. Hey, sing this in song. I like this song. This was a good opening. You completely forgot Mystigan was a thing? I mean, he wasn't around for long, so I mean, I get it, but but I do like, I love Mystigan's character. I always love mystery characters, and the way he put everyone to sleep in like one single spell, though it just like amplified like the power that he was like just wielding. Like he pretty much put, we never saw it, but I'm pretty sure he put Loxus to sleep when he did that as well. Because Loxus was there, just up in the upstairs kind of thing, at the time of Mystican's like arrival kind of thing. But he took off he took out all of the guilds, or guild house, the Dark Guild's housing or something like that for the shoot,
Phantom Lord.
Phantom Lord. There we go. All the Phantom Lord guilds and stuff that he single-handedly went around and defeated all their guilds, guild housing, I should say. So he's a very powerful person. I really liked him a lot. And the whole thing with Jalal and like that thing was interesting. I just wish we kind of like would have seen Mystican more after that, because after they closed the gate to shoot, names today are not great for me.
Edalus.
Edalus, there we go.
I forgot for a second.
Yeah, and when they closed the gate to Edalus, they just kind of shut down that entire character arc kind of thing for Mystigan. But I know he's like the king now over there or something like that, so he's fine. But I still wish we could go visit, just like pop in and out, have fun with it. Do you think Happy will have the same power up further on the series? We'll get some power. I really hope Happy gets a human form. That's one thing I really want, because we have Lily. Lily's got a the kind of big buff form. He's had that since Edalus. And then we had Carla most recently go into human form. So I would really like it for Happy to do that. I'm not sure what unlocks it. If you just like the power of will, just like
I thought it was just transformation magic.
It could be, I guess. Like maybe that's probably it. But
Happy's too busy eating fish.
yeah, I know in the past we've had like kind of small episodes where Natsu and Happy were like doing transformation magic. I believe it was Natsu, Happy, and Lucy, and they were asking Mira, I think it was, for guidance on transformation magic, and then we had two of the other guild leaders in the back, and they ended up actually going like Ravage with like their transformation magic. They overdid it essentially, but we've seen Happy transform that way, and even Natsu did it too as well. Natsu transformed into Lucy, but if that's the same kind of magic, I'm not sure. The whole human transformation kind of stuff is interesting. I really want Happy to do that, essentially. Wait, is this song from Sasha's Classroom? It is! It is Sasha's Classroom. Nice. Gumball is Happy's counterpart. Interesting. Do you remember the Ichia episode? I do. The Night of the Living Ichia, or there's some title there. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead kind of reference. Filler episode of Transformation Magic. Oof. Okay. So that wasn't legit. Okay.
Man. Like anyone hyped for ReZero Season 2?
Yeah, Ushio makes a good point. It's only been like 180 episodes since we've seen Mystican. That's very true. This is a very nonchalant thing. It's only been 180 episodes.
I gotta take off. Bye.
Bye. Let's see. Fairy Tale of the Dead. Oh, it was Fairy Tale. Oh, something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sounds familiar. Ichio will be acting will get confirmed. Man. He's probably gonna do is like that, like sweet scent thing or whatever like that, and just some kind of OP power that like boosts him or transforms him into like the buff version of himself and just defeats Akinolia. Something silly, I'm sure, if that was the case. But I doubt it.
I think he's actually the final boss of the entire series. It's Ichia.
No.
Ichia beat Zeref sounds like the best ending.
You'll never hear my voice.
Dude's quiet.
I can hear you.
It's annoying regarding the it's annoying reading the Overlord night novels and watching the anime. All this stuff they dumb down, skip, or change. I mean, I've heard someone say that too as well in a comment or something like that. Is they cut stuff out, or they over explain or something like that. They or I think they over-explained one or two situations that didn't need explaining. It was very straightforward, or they explained it before. I think that was the thing. I think that they explained like something in the show like twice or three times that wasn't needed, kind of thing. But they also, I think someone mentioned they dumbed down some stuff from the anime. I mean, I still love it. I get everything that's happening, like everything that's happening in Overlord. Like I understand everything that's happening because I play games and I know it's like how MMOs work and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see like the differences between anime and MMO anime, basically. Plot twist: Ichigo is acting like his dad. Ichigo is secretly a Dragon Slayer. What would his Dragon Slayer be if he was? Like he would be something involving like smell, right? Like just like the sense of smell.
No.
Parfum.
Ooh, this song.
Dragon Slayer.
This song is. Shoot, what is this song? This song sounds really familiar. Yeah, Perfume, Dragon Slayer. This song sounds really familiar. I can't pinpoint it. What can I ask you? It's my first stream. Well, that is one thing to first ask. What can you ask? So, welcome to the stream. We're just kind of chatting, having a bit of fun, asking questions and stuff like that. You can ask like favorite anime character, stuff like that. I don't know.
Favorite anime character.
Favorite anime character of all time, of all the series I've done.
Pretty hard question.
It is.
To answer.
It is. I can go like my most recent one in my mind, which is Mavis. Mavis is awesome.
Favorite hentai character.
For what?
Hentai character.
Ooh, a man of culture.
I don't know. I thought you said anti-character. I'm like, like a villain?
No, hentai.
Yeah, I thought you said like anti. I don't know.
He knows. He just doesn't want to say.
Yeah, he does.
I even if I did like watch hentai, I wouldn't like stick around to know characters' names. So
he knows. He knows. He watches it all the
How
time.
rude! You're not even going to know their names before you dip.
Aren't this Fate State opening? Might be.
Oh, those are fire.
I'm not sure. It sounds really familiar. I think this was from a show that or anime that I watched. Yeah, this song is really familiar. Do you watch anime besides the anime you make reactions of? I have in the past, but I kind of stopped doing that because I asked like a while ago if I should watch One Punch Man and shoot, what was the? Oh my god, today with names. The MMO where people are stuck in the game for like a whole couple years.
Sword Art Online.
Yeah, Sword Art. There we go. Sword Art and One Punch Man. I asked a while back in my Discord if I should react to those series or to watch it on my own, and people just kind of the consensus was just to watch on my own those two series. And I regret it because like One Punch Man was amazing. I loved it. I was flipping out in a lot of scenes in One Punch Man. It was awesome. And same with like SEO or SAO was like my first like MMO stuck in the game anime kind of thing, and I really enjoyed it for what it was. And then I moved on to like Overlord and just like all the other kind of stuck in the game anime. And I love them even more kind of thing. But so I watched a couple shows here and there like off camera, but I trying to stop doing that because the show that I want or that I recommend watching are always like really good. So yeah.
Have you been watching the newest season of SAO?
No,
you've
I
probably
have
been
that on
asked
the
that
things to
before.
watch too as well. I do want to watch or react to that, I should say. So in time we'll see it.
Good.
In time,
You ever plan on reacting to like movies,
I
like
have
anime
actually.
movies?
Well, not anime
Well, I know
movies.
you have. I just feel like in the future.
I do plan on it, but I mean we have a full schedule already. um,
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think if once we get down to shows that are not like weekly, like Fairy Tail, JoJo, and One Punch Man kind of thing, I'll start kind of filling out the schedule with kind of special series stuff until a new series pops up to redo or like that. Because I've watched like movies in the past on Patreon. I don't think I actually added it to the site. The movie reactions. Interesting. I should probably read that. I watched three. Oh, maybe I did. I watched 3 movies on Patreon. They were like called movie night kind of thing. I watched Independence Day 2. I watched something to do with birds. I can't remember the cartoon. Animated
I can check.
thing. What was it called? Storks. Storks. There we go. I watched Storks, and then what was the third one?
Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer was awesome. I like Snowpiercer a lot. But yeah, I watched those like they were like the actual kind of movie night things like that. But then I kind of stopped doing that series because I started doing other things. But I do plan on doing anime movies at some point because I know there's a lot of anime movies that are just like that's it. There's no season to the show. There's just like movies or whatever like throughout the whole
It's the
like
one and done.
yeah, just one movie kind of thing. So I do want to delve into that side of things. So in time for sure. Will you watch the certain scientific accelerator? And next week will be the last episode of Index Season 3. I will be watching Index once we have a free slot available. Tokyo Ghoul is going to end next week on Patreon. The following week, the 10th, is when One Punch Man is going to replace it on Wednesdays. Or is it that next week? Yes, 2 weeks from now. And then JoJo has about like 15-ish episodes remaining. Fairy Tail's got like it's 30 something, 40 episodes left. So once we find a open slot to do, we will do Index for sure. I mean, I could even place it into like the main show list and just kind of bang it out real quick, because then maybe we could do like a vote or something like that for like a new show. I could definitely do that because I know Food Wars is starting to get down there and like about to finish it kind of thing. So maybe after Food Wars or JoJo, depending on how long it goes, we will do Index, I should say. You didn't miss anything. Just questions, talking. Hello, Hatch. Welcome back. Or hi. Either one. Will you watch ReZero Season 2? I will, yes. I will for sure. Any show that I've ever done on my channel as a reaction, expect me to continue doing it. So don't think I'm just going to like drop a series kind of thing. I've never dropped a series before. So I will get back to it at some point. It just, takes a little bit of time to kind of get a free slot in the schedule to do it.
Pretty sure they released they announced like a season 3 of August Bride, didn't they?
Did they?
I thought I saw like a PV for it the other day.
Ooh,
I could be wrong.
that'd be cool. Fate of SAO Season 3. Fate of SAO. Ruby Rose V6 versus Killua. Who wins? Oof. I'm gonna say Killua because his lightning speed and his like yo-yo ability and like all that kind of stuff, ridiculous. So I do think Killua would probably win because Ruby Rose only does like bursts of speed, like forwards or whatever. This song, I remember this song too as well. I can't pinpoint it, but I remember it. Like most things. Kind of solo movie this year. Interesting. Megumin movie. What? It's a Megumin only movie? Or is it just like a Konosuba movie, but just Megumin's in it? Interesting. Gurren Lagann. Is Gurren Lagann get a new season? Or are you just saying Gurren Lagann? just words.
The song is from German.
Oh, this song, right? Okay, my bad. Sorry, I was caught up in like the movies this year, coming out this year, season 3 of this, whatever. That I forgot that I asked what the song was for. Do you play League of Legends? I don't. I play Smite every once in a while. Now that Jormungandr is out, actually, which is the giant world serpent god from Norse mythology. So I've been playing that, but I'm not interested in League of Legends. I'm not into like the clicker kind of like click around the map kind of thing. I'm more of like the WASD, like moving around the map physically kind of thing. I don't know, just a preference of mine.
That's the guy who showed off his auto clicker.
That's true. I did show. Actually, I don't have it anymore. I have a new mouse. I have this mouse here with a bunch of like kind of hotkey buttons on the side of it that I've been using. I gotta use this more often, but it's a 1 through 12 kind of button layout kind of thing that I can start just pushing with my thumb when I have my left or mount right button and then my thumb pressed to the buttons. This is a kind of auto clicker, but it's not really. You can't hold it down. You have to click it. But yeah. But yeah. Any other questions? Seems like chat just kind of died all of a sudden. Not sure if that was just me. Oh, not me.
You probably answered it already, but I was when are you going to start the next quad shot?
Next week.
Next week?
Yeah, Dead Man Wonderland. Because this today was the 5th Friday of the month, meaning that quad shots don't really line up with that week. So this week, that's why I'm doing this stream, just kind of as like a replacement for something to do today. Because most quad shots don't have or will not have 5 episodes kind of thing. There are like certain exceptions to that rule. We have done like movie kind of bonus episodes or something like that, but most quad shots are just like four episodes and we're done kind of thing. So we will be doing Dead Man Wonderland on Patreon next week. Also, the quad shot that I've already finished on Patreon will be hitting YouTube, and that anime is The Devil is a Part-Timer. That will be hitting YouTube next Friday. And that was a really good anime. I like that a lot. That's another one where it's like I hope there's season 2 of that show kind of thing, but who knows. Never answered Hash's question. Any BL3 hype? Borderlands 3 hype? Is that his question? Or did I miss it completely? Like, is it super far up?
No, that's the question.
Oh, that yeah, I'm hyped for it. Yeah, it looks really awesome. I'm really interested. Okay, so my favorite character of all time in Borderlands series is Tiny Tina. Just the most ridiculous freaking character out there. I absolutely adore her. She was actually in this trailer. Like, she was in there. She's looks grown up kind of thing. So I'm excited to see how she acts. I wonder if she goes by a different name now, because like she's tri-pointed out to me in DMs, but she is not so Tiny Tina anymore. She's grown up. She's like an actual adult now. So I'm wondering if she's going by the same name, or if she's going by like an entirely different kind of spin on Tiny Tina kind of thing. Like Big Tina, or whatever she can come up with. But I'm excited to see what's gonna happen there. The new characters look really cool. The one mech face guy kind of thing. The theories around him kind of being like a beast master kind of thing is really interesting to me. I love like necromancy, beast mastery, taming, like that kind of class set for like games and things. So if that is that character, then I'm gonna love that character a lot. So yeah. You playing any PS4 exclusives? I don't own a PS4, sadly, so no. I am sadly not. Ushio, how dare you not like Borderlands 2? Yeah, the first one was awesome. The first Borderlands was one that definitely got everybody hyped for the whole series in general, kind of thing. Borderlands 2 was really fun. I liked it a lot, but I can see why you didn't like it. And I'm really hoping Borderlands 3 is just as fun as 1, if not, on par with 2 or better than 2. Oh, hiccups, Jesus. Yang Volume 6 versus Bakugo. Ooh. I'm gonna say Yang. That's because of her semblance, though. Her semblance is just like, as you take damage, you dish it out 10 times better, kind of thing, or worse. Or save it up for the very end, kind of thing. So, I feel like Yang. Though I can definitely see Bakugo going extremely just all out and like not faulting like to win, kind of thing. So I don't know. It can go either way, I guess, but I think I'm leaning towards Yang more. I haven't played much of Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2 for PS, but Tales from Borderlands was great. I need to know what happened to Raz? I can't remember how to say his name. All the characters, etc. I remember, I didn't really get into Tales of Borderlands. I've seen here and there things about the series, kind of thing, but a lot of the Tales games, I sort of dropped off of like, Tales, or Telltale's games after, shoot, what was the song? Hold on. Names today are really hard. Telltale. Hold on. What was the freaking game's name? Hold on. Oh, snap! Strike back! Nice. Let's see. What is the freaking game called? I dropped off of Telltale Games once. Why is this giving me so much problems? Jesus Christ. Right after The Walking Dead Season 4, I think. After the Clementine stuff. I kind of just, like, after that whole, that stopped, or finished up or whatever, I just kind of just stopped like watching or whatever, any Telltale stuff. But I've seen bits and pieces of the Borderlands whatever kind of thing. I know he was in the trailer for Borderlands 3, so yeah. Or one of the main guys at least was in there. I think the girl was too, maybe, possibly. Yeah, my hair is getting long, it is. I kind of wanted to grow it out a little bit, because I liked kind of like pushing my hair back kind of thing, but I think it's getting a little bit too long now. I think I should cut it just a little bit. I kind of like the kind of spiky hair kind of thing, because I usually like buzz cut my head, but yeah. Also, hello, Angel.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You're what?
I'm okay.
Excellent. Yeah, sorry I wasn't in call yesterday. Or this was it? Wait, I can't remember if that was yesterday or this morning. I think it was yesterday, right?
I don't know.
You and Queen wanted me to join voice, and I was like, I can't. I'm sorry, I'm working.
Oh yeah. I had a job interview today.
Nice. Tell me a joke, please. I'm not sure what kind of joke I could tell you, Michael. I'm sorry. Let's look up the best jokes. 2019 best jokes. Let's see. Okay, listen, this is just a picture. Uh, context-wise, I can't really explain it to you without just showing. So I'm gonna have to hold off on that. That's funny though. I mean, I guess a lot of these jokes are bad. These are all like political jokes. Yeah. I kind of tend to be just like in the moment, like, you know, making jokes and stuff like that, not like on the spot. If that makes sense. I don't know. No nudes on YouTube. I'm so glad it's. Wait. I'm so glad it's
But there are
sleeping. I
nudes
can
on
do it with
YouTube.
my eyes closed. There you go. Here's a joke for you. There was what was that? What was that? Oh god, there was a subreddit that I went to because it was really fun. One sentence stories. One sentence funny stories. 20. Wait, oh yeah, 20 great stories told in one sentence. I think this is what I was watching earlier, or looking at earlier. I was expected to climb out and meet her, but the window glass wasn't. It's like stuff like that. There's a bunch of stuff like that. Just one sentence and then just like cut and dry, like beginning, middle, end of a story. Having successfully broken into his house, I fed his dog and did a load of laundry. What kind of stories are these? I feel like they're all kind of related to like breaking into people's houses or like... What? That's kind of strange. Anyways, moving on. There was a joke in chat, so there you go. It grows darker. 1% whoop whoop. Did my camera go darker? 2-sentence horror stories. I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear, and it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated instead. Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Hello!
I was watching.
Oh, I'm just reading a couple messages that were I missed them above real quick. Okay. Let's see. We've been going for about an hour and 40 minutes. I'd say it's pretty good. I can answer a couple more questions and then we can just wrap this up. I was kind of planning on doing like a 2-hour kind of thing, but I think it's kind of winding down a little bit. Actually, let me see.
Have you ever
There's an
Devil
angry
May
dog.
Cry?
Sorry, what?
Have you heard of Devil May Cry?
I have. Yes.
They have an anime for it.
Do they? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Let me look it up.
Is it any good though?
Devil May Cry. I'm just gonna like open it up so that way I can like look at a synopsis or something like that later on. I haven't really like I've heard of the games and everything like that, and I think I've seen some gameplay kind of thing like that, but I know like nothing of Devil May Cry. So if there was an anime to it, it would be interesting to see. I don't know.
I think it's very interesting.
Devil May Cry anime failed the poll on Discord. Oof.
Yeah.
Did it really? Oh, it did. Yeah, 14 people downvoted it, and like 6 people upvoted it, so it lost. Sadly. There's a bunch of shows here, jeez. Okay. Wolfie suggested it. Okay. Pure Nikos or Ronor Zoro? Pre-time skip.
Oh, by the way, my name on my YouTube channel is called Dagon.
Dagon. Cool. Let's see, Pyrrha versus Zoro. Hey, this song, nice. Let's see, yeah. Pre-time skip 0. Okay, so I have to like think about like freaking pre-time skip. Didn't they time skip like 2 or 3 times in the anime? Well, I guess there was the big time skip kind of thing. Let's see. I feel like Zoro would win that. From Pyrrha and Zoro, because I mean Pyrrha was good and all, but Zoro, 3 swords. All of this
One Piece characters
that
tend to be broken.
It's true. That is true. Only one big time skip? Oh, okay. Did I skip this question? Hold on, let me go back. You said once on your reaction that you would quit anime if it was really bad. Has there been anything like that? Surprisingly, no. There has been times where it was getting close, and it wasn't just a bad. It was just like I was losing kind of like hype for the show. It was just kind of like meh, kind of to me, kind of thing. It happened a few times here and there with Monogatari, because Monogatari has like a lot of talking scenes and that kind of thing. And a lot of times it did seem kind of drawn out, and it was just a little bit, in a way, boring. And it was very close to like get to the point of suggesting if I should just drop it. But I stuck it out. Basically, we went through all of it to kind of just get through it. But only like a couple of times where that was the case. A lot of Monogatari was actually very fun. But no, we haven't dropped the series yet, so that's good. A lot of shows on hold though, but we haven't dropped the series. I'm talking to Discord, yes. Or I'm talking in Discord. I'm in Discord with a bunch of people who are in Discord with me, talking to you in chat.
Oof.
Sorry, there's a bunch of questions down. Do you think that the fight between Natsu and Animus in Dragon Cry was good? I think it was alright. I did like the whole end bit of the fight kind of thing. And I'm wondering if, like, has it been confirmed if Dragon Cry was, like, canon to, like, the plot of the show? Because I'm wondering, like, if Natsu knows going forward, like, what happened in Dragon Cry. Like, there's a lot there that, like, he was scared kind of thing, like, what happened. So I'm wondering if,
I think
like...
there was a hint about it.
Okay. Interesting. But yeah, the fight was cool. I liked it. I just really wondering if, like, Natsu in the actual series knows, like, what happened to him in Dragon Cry movie. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see. Luffy found the 2-piece. With grave. Yeah.
Oh, Cobra, another question you might have already answered. Are you planning to watch the Two Heroes My Hero Academia movie?
Yes!
Since it just got
For
released ago?
sure! Yeah, once they release it, yeah.
I heard they're good.
Yeah, because that we had like an episode where like they kind of stopped the plot of the series to kind of just like promote the movie in a way.
Force wall break.
And then they went back to the whole series and kind of finished up the season. So it's been a little while since the movie actually officially came out. So once it hits like the internet kind of thing, I'll for sure do that. So yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's already, like, the dubbed is already up on I don't know where you like watch stuff on
Okay.
the internet, but it's like on Kiss Anime. You can probably find it other places too.
Awesome. Probably, yeah. is released in dub. Nice, excellent. Yeah, I'll for sure do that. That was one thing that I really wanted to watch as well. But the schedule.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll find a place for it.
That other show was also called Akame ga Kill.
Akame ga Kill. Okay.
Okay. That show.
Please answer the question, Karen. Who is the most iconic character? Mickey Mouse, Homer Simpson, Bugs Bunny, SpongeBob, or Scooby-Doo? Mickey Mouse is probably the most iconic one because he's been around the longest.
Black and white.
Yeah, the whole black and white Mickey Mouse. I think second place would probably be Homer because he's been around for a long. I mean, no, actually Bugs Bunny. Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, Homer Simpson third, Scooby-Doo fourth, and SpongeBob fifth. I think Scooby-Doo came out before SpongeBob.
I think it's before, maybe.
I think so. Something like that. Let's see.
SpongeBob is like one of the newest of after Scooby-Doo.
I do watch Doctor Who. I haven't seen like the final. Was it the final episode of the new season? The new Doctor, the girl Doctor, or I can't remember the actress's name. I haven't seen the finale of that, but yeah, I do watch Doctor Who a lot. Yeah.
Is it good?
It is. I liked it. The whole season with the actress who plays the new Doctor. All the episodes are like very very, very interesting. Like they touch on a lot of subjects that they haven't touched on in previous seasons. Like oh shoot, what was the big episode? Let me look it up real quick. Shoot. Yeah, Rosa Parks. They had a whole episode on Rosa Parks, and all that kind of stuff. It was a really cool episode, and it was very like, oh, I guess like previously it would have been like, maybe like if they didn't do it correctly, it would have been like shunned upon, like for them to do that kind of thing. But they did it really well, and it was really good. But they're doing a lot of kind of like in a way like risque kind of maneuvers and like stuff they haven't done in the show previously, kind of delving into kind of thing, which is really cool. So yeah.
Have you gotten into any DC comic shows before?
I watched the Justice League Unlimited. I watched that. That was really good. I've watched Teen Titans. Not the newest Teen Titans, that like real life animated Teen Titans thing, Teen Angst.
It's called Titans.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I've heard bad things about that one.
I heard that too.
Yeah. I've seen Teen Titans, actual like the original cartoon, with like Beast Boy and Cyborg and all that kind of them. I watched the other. What was it called? It was Teen Titans, but it was set in like the Justice League Unlimited like universe kind of thing. Shoot.
Teen Titans versus Justice League.
No, it was Young Justice. That was it.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Young Justice, Justice League Unlimited, Teen Titans, and a couple other kind of like Justice League movies I've seen a lot of. Yeah.
I think I just watched the latest new season of Young Justice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
Have you heard of The Flash for Netflix?
Oh shoot, the live action one, or the or is it animated? Oh yeah, the live action one, like on the CBW or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the first 3 seasons. How many seasons do they have right now? Hold on.
5.
They have 5
right now.
Oh, okay. I've seen 3 then. Yeah.
5 is supposed to be off on May 25th or something.
Okay. I've also seen Arrow, and Supergirl.
I heard Arrow's gonna be canceled.
Oof. I mean, that's
Getting
Arrow is the
getting a
longest one
fine-
running.
Yeah, well, it's getting a final like 10 episodes, for its like final season, so it is being canceled. But they're giving. It's not like they're just gonna stop it like abruptly.
Yeah, that's good. I always hate when shows do that. They're like, all right, and done. You know, kind of. But if they know they're gonna be canceled, they can definitely kind of prepare for it and have like a
At
good
least
finale.
they had a good run.
Yeah, they did. Like I said, they were the longest out of the DC like TV shows. Like they were like the longest one running. So very cool.
They're gonna cancel Arrow, but keep the others.
Which one? I think it's
I think the other ones have become more popular.
Supergirl, DC Legends, and The Flash is gonna keep going.
the Flash was very popular. I just haven't seen the newest 2 seasons to actually know what's happening. But from what I've seen of the Flash, is really fun. So yeah.
It gets really good later.
Alrighty then. Well, I think that is gonna be it. We're like 9 minutes out for like 2 hours kind of thing, which is kind of the time frame I was kind of thinking of. Thank you all for joining and such. I know today was just like a not a lot happened today on my channel. I mean, not even for Patreon. Patreon had like nothing today. So today was very kind of like just chill day kind of thing. Just nothing new, nothing posted. Besides JoJo, obviously. JoJo was a new episode. But next week we should start up a new quad shot on Patreon. Devil's a part-timer will be hitting Friday or hitting YouTube next week on Friday. So part 1 will go up next Friday. Deadman Wonderland is going to be hitting Patreon next Friday. And then we have Psychopaths and Fairy Tale on Mondays, Food Wars and Tokyo Ghoul on Wednesdays, and then Quad Shots and JoJo on Fridays. And then we have soon, in like 2 weeks' time, we have One Punch Man that's going to be coming up on Wednesdays and things. So that should be all good and such. So yeah, I will leave you guys here. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out and asking questions and things. Thanks to everybody in the voice who kind of just jumped in and chatted. It was fun. I should do more of these. I should do more streams. I always say that, like, I should do more, but then I never really do. But yeah, I will try my hardest to prepare for more streams and things. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys in the next stream or one of my other many shows I do on my channel.
Bye, Cobra.
Bye, everybody.
Peace out.